Alright everybody, welcome back to another awesome couple week series here, because we're headed out west. We're going all the way as far as you can go out west, and we're going to work our way back riding at different places. This will be the third annual couple week long trip, and we're getting this video started off here at our shop because we're waiting for a tractor trailer load of tires. Huge shout out to ITP for hooking us up with some of their awesome stickies. If you saw a little while back, we had a video with R3 where we tested some sticky ITP tires. Was definitely impressed. So we're gonna put those tires on with some new rims, and we're gonna head out west, and we're gonna ride our way back in different states like we have done the last couple years. So we're gonna, hopefully this truck is here very shortly. We're gonna get them loaded up, we're gonna get them, or unloaded, we're gonna get the tires mounted on some brand new rims, 15-inch, and then we're gonna get them on our machines, we're gonna load up, and we're gonna head out west. Got some 35s and 32s. Oh yeah. About to get real, Dawn. Savage XT. They're extremely fuzzy. So Coop, this is what I want you to do, okay?
It's the caterpillar.
You got it? Mm-hmm. I want you to pull all the little tits off of this, and I want you to count it and tell me how many's on there.
Like I did the pellets?
I ain't thinking about young with playing with tits.
I'm filming.
Thanks.
Not sure if it caught that or not. I want you to tell me how many's on there, okay? What if I give you, say, a nickel for every one?
What happened to my pork?
There could be hundreds of thousands on there. You just don't know it.
A dime.
Did you take my pork?
No. Hop in.
I don't want to get tired.
Huh?
I don't want to get feet prints all
You
over.
can do it.
Oh, they're going to get a lot more feet prints, let me tell you. Okay, let's throw some tires on top of them.
Why? Why are we doing
Cover them
this?
up.
Look, he already don't know what he did to himself yesterday. Tomorrow he's probably gonna have a new bruise.
Now, pop down so I can't see you. And then come up and say, welcome back to the channel. Okay?
I might need another tire.
You need another tire? Get in there, okay, ready? Go.
Welcome back to the video.
Okay. Now, start counting. You just pull them all off, okay?
1.
2. No, I didn't get it.
It's gonna be a long
Too
day.
short.
2.
3.
What we could do is get one of them
We could just keep
propane-powered
them.
flamethrower things.
It might give us more grip.
Don't give me.
I guess.
A lot of sidewall grip.
Get you a tire?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, remember we looked up why they do that? It's to that's where the air gets out of the mold. So there's no holes in the...
Okay, we're out of here. See you,
Alright,
Coop.
push him over.
Oh, do you know how bad that would hurt? Alright, this is the next day from that last clip that you saw. We got something in the mail. Won't focus. I had this overnighted because of my own curiosity. But this is a durometer. And we're going to test the hardness or softness of these tires. Intercomp. I've always wanted one of these. Never really had the need for it because we didn't really run anything other than Zillas, and we already know what the Zillas are. But we're going to get this turned on and we're going to see what these readings are. Okay.
The reading will be displayed.
Are you a professional now?
Yep.
Okay. So just push. $51. $42. This is a worn Zilla though too, so $48. That one said 40. 50. 52, 51, 48.
So what's in the office? That brand new Zilla?
That is a brand new Zilla. Want to see it work?
Mm-hmm.
Brand new Zilla. $42. 46, 45. 46, 45.
Is lower or more or better?
Lower is softer, lower is stickier. So these are averaging like mid 40s, brand new.
That's for those ones.
And the used one, all were measuring basically identical. And those ones I want to say, what were they? Right around 50s. So they are a touch harder than the Zilla, but it will be interesting to see. I'm gonna like take this with us, what they read
After they're broken
over
in?
time after they're broke in, because the way they performed on Slick Rock was very impressive. It seemed like they outdid the Zilla in that scenario. All right, so it is, I don't know, what do you think it's out here, Sherry, like 80 degrees?
Earlier my car said
84.
84.
And just for something to do, I grabbed the durometer again and I checked the tires, and they're actually well below what they were measuring when they were in the shop the day after we got them. So I brought these tires out here into the sun to see what they compared like out here after sitting for a little bit, both in the heat. So I'm going to turn you around and I think it'll be surprising. Alright, this is a Zilla 41, 40, 41. This is the ITP 36, 38, 39, 41, 37, 39. I measured aftermath,
Yeah.
but they're so worn. They were still like 42. These are measuring about 40, roughly. 40, 41, and these are actually measuring in the 30s.
Ow.
That one's 39, 40. That one's 38, 37, 35 and a half.
So bright, I hear my eyes won't stop watering.
So, judging by this, I won't turn off. They're
Sticky.
stickier.
Sticky, sticky.
Sticky, sticky. Sticky icky.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Next couple
Well,
weeks.
that's very interesting. had a little bit of sun. So, you know, when we did the video with R3, we saw that like they started to hop quicker.
Yeah.
So they must just, when they get hot, they get hot. You can see they do feel, I mean, they feel like a sponge.
Yeah.
I'm excited to put some miles on them.
Yeah.
Stack of tires is getting smaller. Sherry's getting my new ones put together. I got the black SB4, Sherry got the bronze.
They look like that.
Oh! This is what Sherry's wheels look like. Not hers, but same design and color. We're gonna get those put on here. We'll get some height measurements to see what they measure.
We're gonna do your Heims first.
And replace my Heim joints. Yep, which are in that box right there. Wanted to get a measurement on these. These measure exactly 32 inches with 7 psi on them. A little bit worn Zilla, 31 and a half, 31 and 3/4. So probably 32, but true to size. Sherry skipped line instead of getting my tires on. She put hers on. They're not on my machine. This is what they look like. They look good. We're gonna get a scale and we're gonna weigh the two. Okay, here we have my 32 Zilla on a 14 inch. So it's 32, 14.
Same rim.
Same rim. This is a 32-15. 32-14, 32-15, same rim. I want to get a weight difference.
Ready? $58.
58 pounds even. Now for the Savage Sticky. $73.6. Wow. That's a heavy tire.
I knew it when I was putting them on. I could tell a difference.
So what was that one again?
58.
58 to 73. 58 to 73, Coop.
15 pounds.
That's a big difference. Even, I mean, this is a 15-inch wheel, which means there's less rubber than on the Zilla. And it's a bigger wheel. So, they are heavier, but if the traction is better, then it's worth it. We'll find out.
It's an extra like 60 pounds on your buggy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good bit. But if they work, then they work. Just to try and answer all of the questions people may have about these, we're gonna do tires only, no wheels. We have a brand new 32-14 in the shop or in the office, and we have a 32-15 here, ITP. No wheels whatsoever, just bare tire, and we're gonna see what both of these weigh.
Ready?
Yeah. I accidentally hit the record button, so it shut off. Instead of the zoom, or not the zoom, but the focus. But it was 57.8, you said?
Yep.
57.8 and 45.
12 pounds.
12 pounds. So the wheel added a little bit.
Picked up a little piece of metal.
So you're looking at 12 pounds per tire heavier. Alright, in true Can-Am crew fashion, we decided to do a gear reduction on my machine, just a few days before we head out west. So although you saw the tires, now we decided to go a little step further, pull my transmission to a 30% gear reduction in it, and go out west with an untested machine. That's how we do it around here. So I have the 30%. Tim did the 20, said that if he could go back and do it all over again, he would have done the 30. So I got the 30, and we'll be able to tell you the difference between them. But the 30 looks the same as Tim's 20. No difference there. Obviously the gear size is a little bit different, but we're gonna do a 30 in mine with 32s, and Tim's is a 20% on 32s. So it's not only 10%, that should be a little bit of a difference, but he said he can still hit 80 mile an hour. So even if I can hit 60 or 70, I'll still be happy with that. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, if you guys aren't familiar or haven't seen the video we did on Tim's, the transmission gears are just pressed. It's a press fit. It's a very, very tight press, which is really sketchy and pretty much maxes out our 20-ton press. But what we're gonna do is we go a step further, and we're gonna TIG weld these gears so there's no chance of the press slipping or coming off. This gear is actually going to go onto a gear that we pull out of the transmission, and this one already comes pre-pressed. You can see this top gear is just pressed onto that shaft. So what we're going to do is we're going to fire up the TIG welder, and we're going to come in, we're going to TIG weld this. That way there's no chance of that coming apart.
Brand new.
And yeah, and we're going to preheat the material. Yeah, make sure you preheat this really good, probably 300-400 degrees at least. Get yourself a heat stick, that way you know, and then we'll be TIG welding that later. But we're going to set up and we're going to get that welded now.
Don ain't even a 5-ton yet. A bigger piece of bike, Don?
See what I do is I go a little bit, I think it's moving.
And then it gets loose.
And then it gets loose, I just let it sit for a second.
Hear that? The jack's leaking back up.
The jack's leaking back up.
I ain't heard it pop yet. Usually it bangs.
No, I think the jack was just leaking back up.
Yeah, I say it don't look like it's moving.
Oh my goodness.
She moved on it. I mean, it was taking half a block of it.
You're good now, Tim. You can put your face over there.
Holy cow. You caught that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Now I know why Can-Ams can just run on straight pressed gears. Holy cow. One more, I think. A little bit.
Yeah. Look good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gear reduction finished. Going back together. 30%. I'm just gonna be able to put it in low and just creep. I probably won't even know how to drive it anymore. I'll have to learn a whole new machine.
It's so nice just taking off and high and it just rolls, you know?
Bet. Okay. The next day, untested machine. I pulled it out of the park, or from the garage, pulled it out here, pulled up onto our big rock down there just so I can get like a feel for it. this thing is going to be a crawling machine. I'm going to be able to put it in low and just creep up these rocks. I say that now, but it's completely untested. I have no idea how it's going to react on actual like trails. So I'm going to take you right along with me, and we're going to learn together. But having said that, we're loaded up. We have Sherry's up on top here, mine's inside. We're only putting one on the inside, that way we can fold the beds down and still be able to sleep, because we have 4 days of driving ahead of us. So we're leaving right now. We're gonna get in here, we're gonna head out, and we're gonna start our journey over to California with a pit stop at our good friends Ibex. We're gonna hang out with them for a day. I think that's the plan anyway. As long as everything goes smooth, we should get out there in time. We'll see how that goes, but that's the plan for now. You know, plans are always subject to change, but definitely looking forward to that. So stay tuned for that. And we also have our buddy Don here that, as you guys may know, he is full-time here at Mud Metal Off-Road. He's been a huge asset to the company here, helping us grow this business. And while me and Sherry are away to play, he's gonna hold the fort down here. The business will stay open and operational, and he's actually gonna do some interior renovations with a bunch of other stuff going on. But the biggest thing is he's actually gonna pull everything off the walls, and he's gonna paint the inside for us, because we moved in here in such a hurry that we didn't really have time to do anything, because we wanted to keep everything going. So we figured while we're away, we'll take advantage of it. He's gonna pull everything off. He's cleaning it now, and he's gonna paint it while we're gone, do a bunch of other things. He's starting over here on this wall, getting everything pulled off, cleaning the walls, doing all that good stuff. And then when we get back, we'll show you what it looks like. It's gonna be a little bit different. Not gonna be any kind of crazy color schemes or anything, just like a light gray color. But as you can see back here on this wall, see if you can see it here, there's like 4 different colors back there. That drives me absolutely crazy. So we're gonna take care of all that, get it looking real nice in here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in the truck, and we're gonna head our way out west. We're gonna meet up with Tim and Amy about 6 hours from here. It's kind of our meeting point to head out. Pretty much running 80 the whole way, I believe. Unfortunately, Scott isn't able to make this trip. He had a previously planned vacation with him and his wife for their anniversary. So unfortunate, Scott won't be on this one, but we'll catch up with him after this trip, and we'll get him back riding with us. So stay tuned. We'll see you here in the next clip. Somewhere headed out west. We made it to our first stop. Old Cracker Barrel parking lot. Yeah.
I made it.
It is a little after 11 p.m. We're gonna hook up the generator, plug the camper in, and call it a night. We'll pick this back up in the morning. Okay, the next morning we survived. We're getting ready to go in and get some breakfast.
Come on, you can do it. Come on, you don't have a step. You don't like it. Come on,
easy.
it's okay. You can do easy, too. Come on, let's go.
He's an old man.
Go get breakfast. Come on. Go get a treat. Come on. There you go.
All right. Generator did good. Hooked up the power. This is one of the best things that we've ever done. We built this rack to hold our generator. It runs off of propane or gas. We have it on gas right now. All of our gas cans, all that good stuff. We have water here if we need water. It's been awesome. Okay, there they are. Final piece of the puzzle for the weekend. Okay, we just ate at Texas Roadhouse. We got our bellies full. We're hitting the road. Next stop is where? Des Moines, Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa is the next stop. Somewhere around there. And then from there, we're headed to Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Yep.
Roughly. It's gonna be like 15-hour days. It'll probably be dark by the time we get there, but we'll probably do some clips from here to there, just of some scenery on the way. So stick around, we'll take you there. All right.
Ready?
I think we're ready.
Yep.
Yeah, you taking a driver's seat?
Yep, got the dog water.
Okay. That is definitely Cletus's fleet.
There it is.
How cool is that? We are somewhere in Illinois. All right, this is our last stop for the day. We're at a travel center getting diesel. We have Tim up here behind us, topping off, and then we're gonna call it a night. As soon as we leave here, I think we're probably gonna find another parking lot, maybe another Cracker Barrel. Call it a night tonight. And then we have a entire full day tomorrow until we get to where we're going. So rather than boring you with some more videos just cruising, we're gonna call this a video here, and then we're gonna pick up when we meet our friends Ibex. And then once we get there, I have no idea what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna rip the dunes in Idaho. So thanks for tuning in, appreciate you guys watching. Definitely stay tuned, we're gonna have so many awesome videos coming up. Thank you to all of our channel members, our patrons, and our sponsors on the screen. You guys are what makes this all possible for us. We can't thank you enough. We will see you in the next video. It's going to be amazing.